last year when you got here to now?
Yeah, last year was probably a whole different story, but having gone through the whole offseason program and this season, up to this point, great coaches, great guys around me. So yeah, I feel prepared, if that opportunity does happen at some point.
Coach kind of talked about how the quarterback room is really cohesive. You guys are trying to teach each other. How would you describe just the way you learn off of each other in that quarterback room?
Yeah, it's been great. The life of a backup quarterback, I've been in it for a few years, so you learn from guys' reps that are taking the reps. So Dak and Coop, having taken those reps, and Coop this week, just try to take everything I possibly can and bounce ideas and ask questions from those guys as much as I can.
How has Scott Tolzien kind of also helped?
Yeah, he's great. He's kind of the middleman between the coaching staff and us, and he's been great. I've really enjoyed working with him the last 2 years.
What are Cooper's strengths?
Man, you saw it, I think, on Sunday. He made a ton of plays, and I think, we didn't make as many plays as we needed to win the game, but I think he came in and gave us every opportunity to win.
Jerry alluded to the fact we might actually see you and Cooper in a game. Is that a possibility?
Let's talk to the coaching staff about that. I'd love the opportunity to get on the field any way I can, if that's what the coaches think is best.
Have you played tight end, wide receiver, anything like that in a game before?
No.
Would you feel confident in your ability to go out there and run this offense in a regular season game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How high is that confidence level?
As high as it can get.
Mike talked about the fact that you've played in a couple of different offenses at this point. How would you describe your mastery of this one right now, and how long did it take you to get up to speed?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a real good spot right now. Having gone through, like I said, the whole off-season program, training camp, and everything, have a full year and some under my belt now, and like I said, being around these guys helps a ton. I think playing in different offenses, I've learned how to see the game different ways and how different coaches see it and different guys. So, I've kind of taken everything I possibly can from the two teams I've played for and trying to learn as much as I can from it now.
When you move over a seat, is there anything that changes in a week of preparation?
No, this week I'm getting all the scout team reps, so that's been cool to work with those guys, especially running this offense. My preparation, Scotty does a great job, Coach Tolzien, and like I said, all the quarterbacks are real cool. So it's been fun to be able to work with them throughout the year, and my preparation really hasn't changed this week as opposed to the last few weeks.
Where's your game grown the most, do you think, if you had to do a self-assessment?
In every way, I think the biggest thing here is just the offense, learning it, and especially the guys that we have, the weapons we have, in the running back room, receiver room, tight end room, those guys, as well as the way we do protections here as well.
And sitting back and just kind of watching from the side for a little while, how slow the game down for you all, and so just, how good is that for you?
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of life of a backup quarterback. You got to take as much as you can, not getting the reps and bouncing ideas and questions off of Dak and Coop. So yeah, I've just done everything I can to learn as much as I can from those guys.
As you're trying to improve and grow your game, how do you judge that when you're not getting the snaps, on Sundays?
I think practice is a big part of it. The individual time we do, as well as just in the meeting room, learning from week to week, and stuff clicks a lot faster now than it did a year ago.
I know Dak taught you guys a lot, last year when you were trying to learn the offense. How has that kind of changed in terms of your guys' communication with each other this year, now that you've been in the offense for a while and had a full off season?
Yeah, I think just as friends, honestly, friends and teammates. I think we're a lot closer. Me to Coop and Dak as well. You spend that much time with someone, kind of didn't know what to expect coming into it, but they've both been great to me. Couldn't ask for anything more. So, very thankful for that.
As Dak mentioned anything about this opportunity for you, is he talking to you about taking advantage of this time?
No, nothing specific.
During the game, I saw you run into McCarthy to Thompson. As a backup quarterback, what are some of the things that you're taking away during the game and communicating to your coaches and instances like that?
I think that was just a situational thing on the fourth down. Just trying to take in the game as much as I can, see little things, and do whatever I can on the sideline this week to help Coop. Cool.
Look at that and say, hey, you give some of these young kids a chance like yourself, get more than 3 or 4 games.
I think situation is everything, and I think it really depends on that, where you're at, what coach you're playing for, who you're playing with. I think that has a lot to do with it, but at the end of the day, my mindset hasn't changed just as far as I control what I can control, and I don't really worry about anything else.
McCarthy was saying, even in college, maybe you need 1,300 attempts, before you come to the pros, because it is a tough position to play. Do you look back and say, man, if I would have gotten more attempts or anything like that?
Nah, not at all.
Even in college?
Not at all.
How come you don't look back like that?
Because I control what I can control. I was very, very blessed to be drafted when I was. Had an unfortunate injury, and I believe everything works out how it's supposed to. So I'm happy to be here. I definitely don't have any regrets, anything like that. Cool. Thank you, guys.